If you spend a lot of time on social media, but you are not reading as many real books nowadays, please watch this video till the end. You're a smart person, and I know you care about the ROI that you get on your time. So let's actually examine how much of an ROI do you get from time spent reading a book versus time that you would spend on blogs or social media or reading articles or anything like that. In Stephen Kotler's best-selling book, The Art of Impossible, there is a fantastic chapter on the ROI of reading where he actually breaks this down. And he says, hey, here's what you get if you read a book from me or an article or a blog post. His blog posts take him about 3 days to write. Articles take about 4 months. And books take many years. He says in some case, a book can be a culmination of 15 years of experience and labor to finally get that thing to fruition. Now, it takes you probably 3 minutes to read a blog post, 20 minutes to read an article, and about 5 hours to read a book. So now if we calculate the actual ROI, 3 minutes on that blog post got you 3 days of Stephen's time, 20 minutes on the article got you 4 months of his time, and 5 hours on the book got you 15 years of his time. And when you do all the numbers, you see that you actually get about an 18 times greater return when you read a book versus when you consume a shorter, more quickly produced form of content. And he didn't even go into like a social media post, which would take you 10 seconds to consume and probably took him 5 minutes to create. Social media posts and even blogs and some articles are often forgettable. Why is it that we always remember the books? That happens because of the depth of experience that gets transferred to us from the author. There's a transformation that takes place. Like you start a book with a certain paradigm about life. By the end of it, you have a new paradigm entirely. And a shorter piece of content that took somebody 20 minutes to put together or whatever, that just does not have the ability to transform you in nearly the same way. And you know from the food world that it's important to eat nutritious food, right? Like you literally get a higher return on nutritious food than you do on like a bag of potato chips. Well, the content that you consume also has more or less nutrition based upon how much time went into making it. How good is it? How much transformation and wisdom and experience can possibly be absorbed from that content? That's the nutrition that you stand to gain. But some of the content just doesn't have it. The depth is not there. In like a reel or a quote post or something short like that, you're not going to really be able to just like that totally changed my life. I'm never going to forget it. And so I just wanted to make this short video to encourage you to eat your greens for your brain through the form of books. Don't fall prey to the addictive nature of these short form platforms. I don't even keep those apps on my phone because if I do, I will look at them and instead prioritize the good stuff, the stuff that's actually going to make your life better, that's actually going to transform you. All the biggest shifts in my life have come from books. Like if you ask me to list out what are the top 3 to 5 life lessons, a lot of time I'm going to say, well, I read so-and-so book and then I learned this and then that changed my life forever. But I'm never going to refer you to a blog or an article or a social media post. In fact, I don't even write a book until I'm like, okay, I feel like I have something really big to say and it's really needed. And I have a very comprehensive understanding of what I want to say. And it's like an A to Z, like digestible framework that's really going to help people. And that's why I don't publish a new book, but maybe once every 2 years, but I'm able to put a new piece of content on social media every single day. I hope that that was inspiring to help you see the ROI that you get on the content you consume, because sometimes it is not that obvious if what we are consuming is actually nutritious, if it's actually changing us, or if it's just junk food. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.